Now I don't know if young actors would use up that decade in their 20s to largely go unseen, but to learn how to do it. But I learned how to do it by just doing it over again. But yeah, not to, to be discovered at age 42. Pretty unusual, but it can be done. It can be done. And then by the time I arrived, I was ready because I was a trained theater actor, so I could just do those one-liners and go home. When they're ready, you should be ready.
Yeah.
There's that line in Hamlet, the readiness is all.
Yeah.
And as a performer, gotta be ready. Well, that's why I think it helps to be as prepared as you possibly can be. Michael Caine says that in his book about acting. He sets up everything he might do, like I might be having coffee with you and I'm going to choose, when I'm at home, I'm going to choose the moments so that he would be as prepared as possible because you never know what will be required of you. So if you can be in command of your lines, in command of your character, even in command of your props, you're already ahead of the game. And then if they do have to change things around, you're ready. Or if they, you're in command of your own stuff. You've done the best you can. And there'll always be variables when you're filming. I had scripts from different episodes for 2 shows. And I was like, no wonders I don't get to read novels. And, the people what are you reading? I said, I don't read, I just learn scripts. It's more challenging now. I have to work harder at lines. I cannot believe that when I was in my 20s, I could, some actors can actually learn lines in the chair and then shoot. I can't do that. But it's not just not being able to memorize. I like to live with lines for as long as possible. So I beg for scripts. If nothing else, just give me a rough draft so that I know what the scene is. What is it about? What am I in for in terms of a character? What is going to be my conflict? What should I obsess about? And then if I get a rough draft, it's fine. I won't memorize a rough draft, but just let me have it. Let me have it as soon as I can. And then if you have it and they don't change it and you get to live with it, it's rather like being in the theater where you do work on a script for 4 weeks, a week of previews, 2 weeks of preview. The theater is such a luxury because of the time you have with material, whereas the real ultimate challenge with TV is it's just a fast-moving train. You shoot a scene and chances are you're not going to do a reshoot unless there's a real problem.